What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Street Fighter Duel video. Alright guys, so Void Awakening has wrapped up. It is all done. Gouken's event is over. If you have not done so, remember you have 8 hours to completely use all of your points. As you can see here, I have a few left, so I'm going to go ahead and use them. Probably going to get myself some Faith Gems, just because that's what I'm going to aim for. And then you move on from this event. And we're going to have 2 weeks of lull with Diviner Rose coming out. Now, a few things I want to talk about with the Gouken event. How was it? Am I happy with it? Look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's just a recycle and rehash of the E-Ryu event. There's nothing special about this event, but I did like a few things. There are some things that are noticeable that I have to pat the devs on the back for. So number one, the first Ken mechanic over here. It was really fun. I really liked it. I hope we see more of this, because it forced us to think outside the box a lot more, and it brought an element to the game that wasn't there before, which is environmental damage. I know it was Ken causing the damage, but it was still nice to see something brand new put into the game. Now, M-Ryu was actually pretty OP here. E-Ryu was as expected. Akuma was expected. So these two here really showed quite a bit, especially with the insane super gauge increase. So I have to give the devs credit. I actually like the boss setup here a lot more than the E-Ryu one. Number two, compared to E-Ryu, because that's what we're going to compare, because it's the same events essentially, there were like no bugs. Shocked. Totally shocked. So kudos to these guys for doing that. That's for sure. The no bug part was a breath of fresh air. It didn't force us to have to test everything out, just see if things were working. Translations were clean, and everything in that regard was well done. Now for Battle Lust, pretty much the same as literally exact same as the last one. So there's really no change there. How we handled this Battle Lust was also exactly the same as at least for me, as the last one. The one problem that they did have obviously this time was the fact that they took away the rewards for the books from the secret training, as well as the leaderboards really got dropped for rewards. So that part sucked, right? That part was probably the biggest issue. I find the Void Tower was a lot easier this time. People were able to get a lot more rewards. You can see here you got yourself 28, 43 tickets, right? Am I doing my math right? No, sorry. Yeah, 28, 40, yeah, 40. 40, yeah, it's 40. 40 free tickets plus the 50 that we got from logging in, so that's 90 tickets. Plus you got yourself the Void gift free ones here, which is another, so 100. You got 100 tickets for free, just by playing the game, right? So that was kind of nice. No complaints there. The grant itself was meh. But overall, it's a rehash of the E-Ryu event with some upgrades, and I do really enjoy the Ken portion of it. It was difficult, it was challenging, and it was something brand new. So again, I got to give them big ups on that. The no bug part was probably the biggest one. So Gouken himself as a character, let's be real. I kind of covered this already on a Gouken video. My thoughts on him, I was really looking forward to Gouken as a character. But once he came out, you kind of realize he's really good, but he's also not a necessity, right? He's really not. Like, he's going to dominate in PvP, let's be real. He's going to be really good in PvE. But what really matters and where the most lucrative rewards are is going to be within the boss events that usually come out. And DPS is king for that. So even though Gouken is a stellar character, is a badass icon, he has the same hairline as me, minus the ponytail, obviously. I couldn't have justified going for him, right? So I've saved. I've been saving on both my accounts. And I don't plan to spend it on Rose either, just so you guys are aware. I don't plan to do that until I kind of see where she's at and what she plans to be. I have no div tickets left, right? I've used them all for trying to get my E-Ryu maxed out. So there's that to note as well. Now, in regards to my accounts, I just wanted to talk about this real quick. Oddly enough, somebody messaged me today and was like, "Hey, are you still playing SFD? I'm not seeing any videos." And I was like, "I just literally dropped one this morning." A video, that is, obviously, and one of those things too. But you guys have to be aware at this point, like, even with the whole Chaotic Star coming out, which is going to help a lot of people, hopefully, increase the ranks of some of these collab units that they left at SSS or SS or MHKen finally going up, I'm very weary of how this is going to be handled. I feel like it's going to be a very non-free-to-play friendly token that's going to upset a lot of people. My take on this whole thing, okay? Just because I want to talk about this. It could very well be a very good implementation and something that surprises me, but I have to be on my toes now because I'm always assuming the worst is going to happen with this game. Only because it's just been a letdown. So, for example, Divina Rose. I'm talking to some folks. Some people think she's going to be a legendary, and my thought process essentially is, why would they make it a legendary when they're only going to make $30 off of this one unit, when all the legendaries that have come out so far have been accompanied by a Infernal or Master unit? Think about it. Flame Chun-Li came with Vega, right? Asabuki came with Dalsim. Oh, sorry, not Asabuki. I think she's legendary, but she's not. Nero came with Virgil. Sorry, that was the other hero. Right? Let's go look at all of them. Let's go look at all the legendaries we have. Right? Let's take a look. Gallery. The only one that's been given to us here is this guy here for free. She was in the shop. You had to buy her. So and she was expensive as hell. She was $65.99 half price, right? So I don't see a legendary being dropped by themselves without an accompanied Infernal or accompanied Master. And the reason why I say this because they don't make money off of legendaries. It's $30. Imagine they make $30 off of 1,000 people. That's nothing. What they want to do is they want to sell you div ticket packages with the $30. So it's kind of like buy your hamburger and get the fries on the side. They don't just say, here's the fries. Don't worry about the hamburger. It's on us. That ain't going to happen. Like, you got to pay for the whole meal, and that's what they're going to want you to do. So I'm pretty positive that Divina Rose is going to be a master unit and not a legendary. Again, assumptions, business perspective. I have a lot of that experience. Chaotic Star, this is the one I'm weary about. As good as a feature as it is, and as I think it's a means to an end. And what I mean by that is I think it's being implemented to make people spend more money in order to get the SSS plus 2, to get the soul power access, and then or in order to spend more money again on the soul power items. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not confident in this, that free-to-play will be able to even get this once a month even. Right? I know it says, if you read the description here, right? Let's go back to here. Daily recommended events, event gift packs, refresh daily with a chance of getting Chaotic Starlight. So, if you look at gift packs, right here, you got to buy them with a chance to get yourself a Chaotic. And I'm going to tell you now, those are going to be very, very, very pricey and rare. So, I don't see this happening at all, guys, for free to play. So, for those who were happy that something new is being implemented, I had to look more into it and think about it, and I was like, there's no freaking way, man. There's no way in hell that we're going to see any of this stuff for free. So for those who were excited, I apologize. I don't know if that excitement was warranted. I mean, it is kind of cool to see, that's for sure, if they ever make it a free object, but I still believe that the goal of this is to drive more money. Obviously, it's a business, and I can't blame them, right? So I think Chaotic Star is going to be a chaotic time for everybody else. And that's just my take on it. So so two things. Gouken, copy of Ryu. No bugs, which is great. More of that Ken stuff. I loved it. It was fun. Made it more exciting. Obviously, I honestly think it was the best frame in the game. I really do. That's another thing I wanted to say. The frame is it's phenomenal looking. Like, look at this. Like, if you look at all the frames, the only one here that I think matches up to it, in my opinion, even close, is either Akuma's, Iryu's. To be honest, this one's even the nicest. I think that's the best one. Or MH Ken's. I have to say those are my favorite. MH Ken ones are probably my favorite ones. So these ones with the six diamonds and the dragon. So I think the frame looks phenomenal, and I'm gonna stick with this one for sure. But outside of that, it was just a copy and paste. And it's getting so hard. I'm not going to lie to you. It's getting so hard to manage 2 accounts. I'm not playing my free-to-play barely at all anymore because it's so hard. And I'm even barely logging into here at these times because it's just such a burnout at the moment. Anyways, not the point of the video. I still wanted to talk about the events and tell you guys what I felt. And again, Chaotic Star, guys, I wouldn't expect too much out of this because I feel like you're going to be disappointed. I feel like it's going to be a pay-to-win thing. for the most part, if free-to-play can somehow even get their hands on it, I think it's going to be once every 2 months, if that. So don't hold your breath. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm curious, because I think tomorrow we're going to see a lot of disappointed faces. Anyways, this is Payne. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.